David Eltis, co-owner of Slave Voyages, has this to say.
So if you look at the census data for the US in 1870, which is when black people were finally included, you'll find almost no Africans. They were, of course, native African Americans.
Ever since slavery, the black preacher has been a pawn of the Democratic Party and the master class. Oh, you don't believe it? Let me read it to you. Democrat Party has always been control of the black preacher. Here it says, and this is from his book, The Negro Problem in America, from Gunnar Myrdal. He said, with few exceptions, the Negro slaves brought to America had not been converted to Christianity. For nearly a century, many slaveholders felt reluctant to let the Negro slaves receive any religious instruction, and there was a belief that a baptized Christian could not be held as a slave. But when theologians and when courts declared around the year 1700 that conversion to Christianity was not incompatible with the worldly status of a slave, slaveholders went out of their way to provide a religious teaching and place of worship for their slaves, or at least did nothing to hinder any missionary work among them. Their primary motive, undoubtedly, was that the Christian religion, as it was expounded, suited their interest in keeping the slaves humble, meek, and obedient. Undoubtedly, the great bulk of the Southern Negro preachers advocated complete acceptance of slave status.
And these guys right here, his children, this man here, this scam artist here, children have picked up the mantle for the preachers to keep you in slave status. But it's always niggas like me lurking that's gonna put them boys in their place, like George W. Harris put Marcus Garvey in his place. See? So when they say ain't nobody that look like us saying what we saying, he go them saying it 100 years ago to Marcus Garvey. Don't let them trick you out your spot, cause they'll lie to you and say this right here didn't happen. This ain't never happened. Indians wasn't reclassified. What are y'all talking about? Don't let them keep you in a slave status, because Negro, Black, African American are all slave statuses. And our ancestors knew they were slave statuses. They put it in the newspaper. We are being prayed and talked about and written about as Negroes, Blacks, and Africans, all of which are stereotypes of approach, and by that means alone are unacceptable.